We have a visit from the king, King George. All right, you're ready.
You like a tyrant?
A tyrant?
A tyrant. Where are they? In here?
Yeah.
Ah, my loyal subjects. This is going to be a reading of a proclamation, 4 proclamations by King George.
They're doing a quest where they're learning about the American Revolution, and they get to, they were assigned sides, loyalists and patriots, and different proclamations come at different stages, and they can choose to negotiate with King George. They have to write formal letters back and forth over the proclamations, but they don't know that they get worse and worse. Every stage they get harder and harder. Right now they're just silly, but they're gonna get a lot more frustrating. And the loyalists, if negotiations break down, they can start a revolt. And in order to start a revolt, it has to be unanimous. So all the loyalists have to change sides. But they have a role to play right now, and they know it's a game and they're acting. So they're gonna hold out as long as they can with that. But when they have a revolution, if they choose to do that, they have to write a formal Declaration of Independence, and they have to roll the dice. And if they roll a 1 or a 2, the revolt wins. And then they roll again to see if the loyalists have penalties for treason at the end, or if they get away. If they roll a 3, 4, 5, or 6, which is much more likely, the revolution fails, and they have to suffer the penalties. And the penalties are not fun, and they are long-lasting. And every time they try a revolution, it starts again. This is going to be fun.
You will follow them. The first proclamation: upon hearing the bell ring, all patriots must assemble within 2 minutes. Loyalists must also assemble, but you may do so within 3 minutes. Proclamation by King George number 2. Every time subjects assemble, they must stand in order of height. Loyalists may stand in the front of the line in any order. Proclamation by King George number 3. When assembling, all subjects chant, "Hail to the Queen, hail to the Queen, hail to the Queen," 3 times. Proclamation number 4. All work must be done at each subject's assigned desk, but the loyalists may work on the beanbags. That's the 4 proclamations by King George. You will follow them. Thank you. Those are for you to post.
Miss Lee, I'm our free level 3. Yeah. I've only been free level 3 twice this year, and I don't get to sit in the beanbag. That's unfair.
No, you heard King George.
What do you guys think? What do you guys think about that?
Beanbags! I don't mind.
Oh, so you're a loyalist.
Yes, I am.
Ah, yeah. So you earn freedom level 3, but you're not going to get to utilize it?
Only twice this year. What's all that? 2 times I joined because I had to go to Arkansas, and then King George says I can't do this.
Oh,
Mr.
man.
Holly,
Tough-
where do you
tough times. Tough times at Active Leadership Academy. Is that easy to do, or is it like hard?
It's just time consuming, and it takes a while to get in line. It's annoying.
Hail to the Queen.
Do you think it's effective?
Yes, I'm done with this question.
Oh, okay.
That's what I think about my Addie.
Not the king again.
Please stand for a royal proclamation by your King George. The king has decided to issue 3 more proclamations. The royal proclamation for number 1 shall be, you must all use bathroom passes. Royal proclamation from King George number 2. Permission must be asked in order to change from one work activity to another. Every time subjects desire to switch from one activity to the next, they must raise their hand and wait for a guide to come to them. And the third royal proclamation by your King George is all work must be done in silence. However, the loyalists may whisper. That is all. Thank you.
You heard King George.
Excuse me. I did forget to allow you to post those for the subjects. Thank you.
King has spoken. He does not speak to subjects directly, written correspondence only, he said.
Layton said something mean about like King George. Charlie wanted to tell King George.
What did Charlie want to tell King George?
The Patriot and the Loyalists are helping. Wow.
Who are the loyalists?
Me, Uriah, Christina,
Christina, did you see what happened?
and
Oh,
Alana.
Christina missed
Something
King
happened.
George's announcements. You'll have to.
Layton did something mean to King George.
King George just came. We don't have to use bathroom passes. We have to work in silence, except loyalists can whisper. And we have to raise our hand if we're gonna switch between
Somehow
subjects.
Layton said something bad to King George.
Well then, oh, now I know the little bird.
I forgot what.
So what are you guys gonna do?
It was bad.
Sit on the
Just
floor.
deal with it. It's not that bad.
Say no using bathroom passes.
No, you only have to use bathroom passes.
Mm.
Now I know the little bird use. Birdie.
What's that?
This is turning into public school.
I know the bird use.
Well, you know your options, right? What are your options?
Bravo! Get out.
You can
I
write
guess I'm writing a letter.
a letter to him and try and negotiate with King George, or you can take the more drastic step and have a revolution. But you do require everybody be here, and everybody has to agree, including the loyalists, on that. And you have to write your Declaration of Independence